The Egyptian pyramids, especially the Great Pyramid of Giza, have long stood as timeless monuments to human ingenuity, inspiring wonder, curiosity, and countless theories about their construction. For thousands of years, these colossal structures have guarded their secrets, prompting the question, what technological marvels allowed the ancient Egyptians to build such awe-inspiring wonders? Today, we journey into the heart of ancient Egypt to uncover the secrets behind the technology of the pyramids and explore how a civilization over 4,000 years ago accomplished feats that continue to astonish the modern world. To begin, let us imagine the landscape of ancient Egypt around 2600 BCE. The Nile River, lifeblood of the civilization, flowed steadily through the desert, providing water, transportation, and fertile land. The city of Memphis thrived as a center of culture and power. At the edge of the desert, the pharaoh Khufu, known to the Greeks as Cheops, envisioned a tomb that would stand for eternity, a structure that would become the Great Pyramid of Giza. But how did the Egyptians, with no access to modern machinery, manage to construct a monument of such scale and precision? The Great Pyramid, composed of approximately 2.3 million limestone and granite blocks, each weighing between 2 and 70 tons, rises to a height of nearly 150 meters. Its base covers an area of over 13 acres, and the alignment of its sides is astonishingly precise, oriented almost perfectly to the cardinal points. The first secret to this achievement lies in organization and planning. The Egyptians were master organizers, capable of mobilizing, feeding, and housing tens of thousands of workers. Contrary to popular myth, the pyramid builders were not slaves, but skilled laborers, artisans, and engineers, many of whom worked in rotating shifts and lived in nearby workers' villages. Archaeological evidence has revealed bakeries, breweries, and medical facilities, demonstrating a complex support system for the workforce. But organization alone could not move massive stone blocks across the desert. The Egyptians developed ingenious methods for quarrying, transporting, and positioning these stones. Limestone was quarried locally, while the harder granite, used for the inner chambers and sarcophagus, was transported from Aswan, nearly 800 kilometers away. To move these heavy stones, workers likely employed sledges, large wooden sleds, which they dragged over the sand. Recent discoveries suggest that water was poured on the sand ahead of the sledges, reducing friction and making it easier to slide the stones. This simple yet effective technique demonstrates the Egyptians' deep understanding of physics and their ability to apply practical solutions. Once the stones reached the construction site, the next challenge was lifting them into place. Theories abound regarding the methods used, but the most widely accepted involves a system of ramps. Archaeologists have found evidence of straight, zigzagging, and circular ramps built from mud brick and limestone chippings. As the pyramid rose, the ramps were extended or wrapped around the structure, allowing workers to haul stones up to higher levels. Some researchers propose that an internal ramp may have been used, spiraling within the pyramid itself. Whichever method was employed, it required careful coordination, precise engineering, and immense human effort. The construction of the Great Pyramid also reveals a remarkable mastery of mathematics and astronomy. The Egyptians used a measuring system based on the cubit, a unit determined by the length of the forearm from elbow to fingertip. Surveyors employed ropes knotted at regular intervals and leveling tools such as the merkit, a sighting instrument, to achieve astonishing accuracy. The pyramid's base is nearly a perfect square, with sides differing by less than 20 centimeters. Its orientation to true north is within a fraction of a degree, a feat accomplished by observing the stars and tracking their movements across the night sky. But the technological secrets of the pyramids go beyond construction techniques. The internal design of the Great Pyramid demonstrates advanced knowledge of architecture and engineering. The Grand Gallery, a steeply inclined corridor, leads to the King's Chamber, which is constructed from massive granite blocks. Above the chamber, 5 relieving chambers were built to distribute the immense weight of the stones above, preventing collapse. The precision with which these chambers were constructed speaks to the Egyptians' understanding of structural forces and their ability to solve complex engineering problems. Another mystery lies in the purpose and function of the so-called air shafts that extend from the king's and queen's chambers to the exterior of the pyramid. Some researchers believe these shafts were intended for ventilation, while others suggest they had religious significance, aligning with specific stars to allow the pharaoh's soul to ascend to the heavens. The exact function remains debated, but their inclusion demonstrates the Egyptians' attention to both practical and spiritual considerations. The construction of the pyramids also relied on a sophisticated supply chain. Copper tools were used to cut and shape the stones, while wooden levers, rollers, and scaffolding aided in their movement and placement. The organization of labor, materials, and logistics required advanced administrative skills, supported by a written language and a system of record-keeping. Hieroglyphic inscriptions and graffiti left by workers provide glimpses into the daily life of those who built the pyramids, revealing a society that valued teamwork, skill, and innovation. Over the centuries, the technology of the pyramids has inspired countless theories, some bordering on the fantastical. While there is no evidence of lost ancient technologies or extraterrestrial intervention, the true marvel lies in the ingenuity, determination, and creativity of the ancient Egyptians themselves. Their achievements remind us that with vision, organization, and perseverance, humanity is capable of overcoming seemingly insurmountable challenges. In the shadow of the Great Pyramid, we are reminded that the mysteries of the past are not always solved by magic or myth, but by the patient application of science, engineering, and human collaboration. The secrets of pyramid technology are a testament to the enduring power of human innovation, a legacy that continues to inspire and captivate us to this day.